Hello there, and welcome to another episode of the In Between Podcast. Let's go ahead and get things started. Hello there, and thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of the In Between Podcast with your host, as always, Kyle McLemore. Thank you so much for tuning in, and before we get things rolling along here, why don't you do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and punch that like button or the subscribe. It's all appreciated, and there's no way to make this show grow if you don't subscribe. So tell a friend, force a friend, grab your friend's head and hold on to it and force them to watch the podcast or a review. It definitely helps the show, and we appreciate it. How y'all doing? I'm sure you notice I'm still rocking my Bronco gear. Bronco country, let's ride. Bronco country, let's ride. Yeah. Because I'm a true fan, and even though my team is doing dog shit right now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to rep them till the end of the season, because I'm the captain of this ship, and when the ship goes down, I go down with it. This is also, it sucks horribly, but this is also like the good part, right? This is the part where it's like you're terrible, which is going to make it all the sweeter when you're good way further down the line. You think this is my first time being a brutal Bronco fan? I was around during the Kyle Orton years, and let me tell you, I was around during the Tebow years, bro. Let me tell you, those were some rough times. But yeah, we had our Peyton moment, and really, I still have high hopes for Russell Wilson, even though he's kind of getting roasted online. It's hilarious when everyone on the internet unanimously decides that this is fucking weird. Russell Wilson with his fucking Subway commercials, or like anytime he does like a promo thing, it's just like, why is this so weird, Russell Wilson? Broncos country, let's ride. Or he's got the stupid sandwich from Subway. They call this the Danger Witch. You ever do anything dangerous? What's that? Oh, that's dangerous. There's a really good one where they have it cut together where there's like a guy like tied up in his chair, like Russell Wilson. But yeah, Broncos struggling a bit, but gonna rock them. Gonna keep rooting for them. It's still early in the season, so anything could happen. But it's tough when you're in a 2-5 hole. Gonna be tough to dig out of. I'm already, like, this whole season I've been trying to keep my hopes relatively low, like trying to keep my, but it's tough. It's tough to not get excited, and it's also tough to not be, like, I haven't even been able to watch most of the games. I have to watch them, like, just, watching, like, the scoreboard go up or down, or, like, I've been noticing a lot of low-scoring games, so I suppose, you could look on the bright side, good defense, I guess. Like, we've been holding everybody to just field goals. But not enough. They've still been whooping our ass, and I think everyone in our division, I don't think we've played Kansas City yet, but got that to look forward to. But let's talk about other things other than Bronco country. Let's ride. Like this beautiful red button that I've got right here. Oh, yeah. Could press that, and maybe it'll play some music. But we'll hold off on that one because there's other stuff to talk about, like the fact that it's finally chilly enough for beanie season. Oh yeah, and this is probably my all-time favorite beanie, so you get to see the debut of that beanie going on. Finally getting chilly enough. Let's see if I can rock a Jay from Jay and Silent Bob look. If I split my hair like this. Oh yeah. And we are officially winterized, and that calls for a little button push. There you go. So now we got our button. Probably keep it with music for right now, but I know that eventually I'll have a catalog of my own little snippets of audio, so I'm going to do one. It'll be like the fuck. That'll probably be the audio right there. The fuck. And I'll just do that. The fuck. And slowly I'll build up the library. But yeah, we got our little button, got our beanie going on. Other stuff I wanted to talk about, because I know I've been away for a minute. Didn't really get a chance to talk about the Super Mario. I know that everyone's kind of been roasting Chris Pratt on his, like, voice performance, or lack thereof, I guess, where he's just like, I'm Chris Pratt, Mario, I guess, now, sort of. Which is interesting because it's like everybody was waiting forever. Like when he got casted, it's just like, huh? But okay, I mean, we'll wait and see what it sounds like. And it's just like, hey, it's me, I'm Mario. And it's just like, oh shit, he's really going subtle with it. Actually, like, if I'm being honest, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, you only hear him say like one sentence where he's like, what is this place? But it's just like a very, very hint of a New York kind of accent, just like very mild Italian, which is like, I think it's cool. Like, I don't want like I honestly wouldn't want to watch like a full feature film of the actual Mario voice. Like, can you imagine like just under 2 hours of nothing but like, let's go? Like, Jesus Christ. Be a little bit much after like the first 12 minutes probably. But yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, he's got like a very subtle kind of Italian accent. I thought it would, I mean, fuck it. Like, why don't we just go like if you want a full Italian dude, make it like full on Goodfellas, but Super Mario style. Like, Goodfellas, but with all the Mario lines and voices. Like, made it full on New York. Like, play a little Italian music. All my life, I wanted to be a plumber. All my life, I dreamed of being a plumber. Bow, bow, bow. Hey, Bowser, go get your fucking shine bots. Oh, you saying I'm funny? I'm funny like a Koopa? Oh, what do you mean? What are you saying? Hey, I'm here to fucking entertain you? Hey, Princess Peach, what the fuck, huh? Hey, Luigi, hey, you believe this fucking guy over here? What's up? He made a crazy New York gangster Italian. Hey, Luigi, where's the gabagool, huh? That's what they should have gone. Like, yeah, if you're gonna like, might as well like, if you want to upset people, go full on The Godfather. I'm gonna give him a mushroom he can't refuse. Yeah, but it's good to be back. Also saw. I mean, I guess I did throw this in at the last minute. I was gonna do like a review on the newest Halloween, but I mean, since it is like spooky season coming up, I guess you guys can get like the quick insight of the latest Halloween movie. Because I'm not going to do a full review because I think the general consensus seems to be that it's god awful. So it's like, what am I going to be, the 200th review to be like, hey, guess what? It's bad. But yeah, it's not great. I mean, I mostly went to go see it just because it's like Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, I have to. Like, Jamie Lee is so goddamn cool, and it's like if she's gonna be in it, then it's like fuck it, man. Like, if Jamie Lee's down to roll, then like I'm down to roll with her, man. Like, let's fucking do this. But I went in with like the lowest of low expectations. But I mean, to their credit, the opening sequence, like they had me full, like hook, line, and sinker, dude. Like the opening sequence, I was like, oh, I'm in. I did not see this coming at all, and I am in. Halloween ends, but then it just slowly starts spiraling down the toilet, dude. Like, there's a part. Did you guys know that Michael Myers is actually like half Vulcan? Apparently, did you know that Michael Myers is actually Spock? Like, if you take off the mask, he's got the fucking Vulcan ears because there's a part where he does like the Vulcan like mind meld with the dude. There's like the main character, like Michael Myers grabs him and he's just like, don't kill me, and he just like has like this weird like remember, and like they start like flashing light, and he's like pumping all of his evil energy into this kid, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's weird. There's another part where like they do like this team up, like it's like this like Batman and Robin kind of relationship where the kid's like, you gotta teach me how to kill, Michael Myers, come on, show me how to do it. Michael Myers is like, all right, well, it's a knife, so you stab him, and then that usually does the trick. But there's a part where he's like, I'll show you. Yeah. And like, he stabs him, and he's like starts like shaking, and it's like, is he like getting some sort of like spiritual essence from the murder? Is he like rejuvenating like magically from murder? Is he getting off on this like sexually? Like what is going on? Like, it's fucking weird. But if I'm being honest, the best part of Halloween Ends is there's like these town bullies that are like always bullying like the main character. And they're like these high school seniors, but they're in the fucking marching band. They're marching band bullies, dude. He's like, hey, why don't you buy us some beer? And he's like, I don't know, you guys are like technically underage. And he's like, come on, we're in the band. We just want a little drink before practice. And he's like also from New Jersey for some reason. Yeah, and then they just beat the shit out of him, and they're just like, oh, fuck you, you freak. All right, Tommy, let's go. We got to work on our synchronized steps. Hey, Johnny, let's get out of here. Let's leave this freak alone, and let's go back to our marching band. Like, what the fuck? That's since when are marching band kids the fucking bullies to be feared? Yeah, but overall, that shit was wiggity whack, and I don't recommend it unless you want, like, a good, deep, hearty laugh. Like, it was, it was crazy. But, yeah, we can go ahead and, I think it was a pretty good one. We can go ahead and call it right there. Quit while we're ahead. Let's go ahead and play a little outro music. Thank you so much for tuning in for the In Between Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Kyle McLemore, and we'll see you next time on the pod. Let's change it up one more.